Hello, everyone, and welcome to the official dev stream of Breach. I'm Jay Goldberg, your head of community. With me,
Gabe,
Boom.
Game director.
Yeah, so welcome to another stream. We're glad to be back. For those that are a part of our community, we took Thanksgiving off to give our entire studio a bit of a break. Ooh, I just heard my mic go up a bit. Thank you for that over there, sir. We took a bit of a break for Thanksgiving because we wanted to give everybody, some time off with their families and to really enjoy the time off. And I don't know about you, but I took a flight and that wasn't very fun.
Yeah.
Airports on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no. Mine was a drive. We drove to Louisiana, which road trips can be fun. Road trip wasn't bad.
There you go. There you go.
Other than my dog got loose because we take our dog with us and try to run into traffic, and I jumped to grab her and ended up scratching up my knuckles here.
Oh, geez.
And everyone's like, "Did you get in a fight over the holidays?" No, wasn't that.
I don't know. Maybe he did get in a fight. With
family time, family first here.
You discussed politics at the table.
No, we avoid that topic for sure. It's funny, this is the first time, so we swapped relative to last time because I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. I'm slightly OCD, so I really get into what I'm doing, and I want to pay attention to chat and kind of answer questions or whatever. But one of the things I'm not used to here is that delay. So at first, it's just weird to get.
You can pause the video if you want.
Yeah.
It's just helpful for me so I can make sure that we're still on the air, and also for Brian, our producer over there.
All good. Whatever you got to do.
If you want me to pause it, just let me know and I can pause it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so what do we got? We got a lot of fun things on the show today. We're going to be talking about future stuff as well as the current Chronomancer. We're going to walk through that. What else we got?
So the big thing, of course, is definitely Chronomancer. I mean, we introduced Chronomancer into the game, but the most important part of this entire stream and why we're able to stream this early, we're 24 hours right now. We are going for 24 hours. Well, technically we're going for 59 straight hours. I did the math. 59 straight hours of Breach, which is the longest test we've ever done by a country mile. I'm really happy that we're at this point because it means we're getting closer and closer to early access, which we actually just announced is coming in January of 2019. We're still locking down what the date is in January, but at least we have a date. We have our, let's call it line in the sand that we know we're approaching. And should we roll that beautiful bean footage, Brian? Sure. Yeah. All right, we're gonna roll our little trailer here really quick, and then we'll come back and talk a bit more.
I created the Veil to give humanity a chance, but they have failed. I must teach them myself. You have forced me to rip open the Veil. Earth is not yours alone. This time, you will have to earn it.
And we're back. All right, so we actually, while that was showing, we were talking to some other members of our development team. Just so everybody's aware, because I was actually talking about this in Discord before, we are aware of some connection issues right now. I mean, that is part of alpha. That's why we're doing these tests. So we're looking into that, and I just want to let you all know we may have to bounce the servers. If we do, we'll try and let everybody know here and then on Discord, social, etc. But don't worry, we are looking into it. If you get caught in the reserving server instance right now, I believe if you just close the client and come back, that should fix it for now. Again, not a perfect solution, but at least it does work for now. Anyway, what I wanted to mention after that trailer is if you want to get into early access, you are going to have to buy a Founders Pack. Now that, well, currently, you would have to pre-order one. Now, once we officially get out of the pre-order session and we're live on Steam, there will be other packs to purchase at that point. You'll just miss out on the sweet pre-order bonuses, which, if you want to switch over to our main screen here, I'll show off our little pre-order page, which you can get to by going up to the pre-order link at the top at playbreach.com. And I know how many people are saying, get the cursor off the screen.
So there's a question here, Metacap asking, are the Founders Pack going to be on sale after launch? Like you were saying there, Jay, there'll be very similar packs. You just won't get the pre-order bonus come January when the early access starts.
Yep. So basically, you'll miss out on these 6 things, which we're going to be showing these off soon because we're actually finishing up what these actually are. The first spray, the celebration emote, and the amped emote. And you also get these sweet skins for Anubis. Sorry, not skins.
Yeah.
You get the actual elites.
Yep.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, for those who play, you're able to earn and unlock the elites such that you can use them in any level. Normally, there's a default elites that are sort of mythology sort of tied to the level you're playing in, but you can bring in like Anubis into Kiev or Japan, so to speak, if you have it unlocked. And the pre-order bonus automatically unlocks Anubis, the Juggernaut, and the Hag as well.
And I will say, I don't tend to run with Anubis all the time, but I definitely run with Juggernaut a lot.
Juggernaut's a fun one. Anubis is a little bit harder to play, but it is a very fun one, especially because we're doing an update actually in next week, making it that the sacrifice on Anubis you can do on the run, so you can quickly sacrifice your minions, and it increases permanent increase to your damage. And then he's got the scarab jars that he lays down, and if anyone triggers the scarab jars and has it all around them, if you use your sandblast, it stuns them. So a lot of fun combos with Anubis. It's actually one of my favorites.
Yep. And one thing I do want to mention, because it came up in chat just now, you do not need to purchase a pack to get into alpha. If anything, that actually does not guarantee that you get into alpha. Now, we're doing our best that if you happen to purchase one, we'll do our best to try and get you in, but it is not a guarantee that if you buy a pack, you'll get into alpha. What it does get you, it'll get you into early access when we launch in January. That is the one thing it will do. Now, let me run through these really quick because we have our main starter pack. This is the $24.99 pack, and it comes with your standard hero classes of. When we eventually get out of early access, this is where everybody will get one of these for free, but instead you're going to get all of them straight away, which is kind of
yeah. No, I mean when you play the game, like when you play the game right now in the alpha, and you play the game in when it's free to play, everyone gets a class and character creation, one of these classes, and essentially this pack gives you the other 5 that you don't choose as well, so you can have them and swap in between matches. And in addition, it also gives you the World Shaper Veil Demon class.
Yep, and one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
And of course, that's sweet. You get the 30-day XP and gold boost, which is definitely going to help in that early stage when you're trying to start unlocking everything. And get
gold's for unlocking additional classes as well as equipment items and talents and gems and stuff like that, which is another fun thing. And I'm sorry I keep interjecting in this. Another fun thing we got coming next week is 50 new equipment item talents. About 50 new ones, as well as a bunch of new gems. So a bunch of more stuff coming in next week's build to further customize your character.
See, and this is why you turn to the live stream, because I normally wouldn't share all that data right away, but Gabe's just like, boom, here it is.
Yeah. No inhibitions.
No, that's a good thing though. I'm sure people are happy about that. Now, this is my exciting pack, by the way, the Veil Demon pack. Because I don't know about you, I actually really like playing Veil Demon a lot. I like being the jerk to all my friends. And having all of this straight out of the way, along with this, for some odd reason, I laugh every time I see the hulking and eye layer skin, because I see him as a frog.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know why, but I see him as like a weird mutated frog. And
well, sort of that angle of the picture, you see a lot of the gray, but when he's actually in the game, you sort of at a different angle, you can see a lot of the green. And when we were naming this, I was just like, he looks like the Hulk, and so then hence the name there.
Yep. And I should note also, for all of our EU people that are watching right now, we are planning on opening up EU servers at some point before early access officially begins, because we definitely need to get our servers deployed in other locations other than North America. We're getting closer. That's actually a big reason for this 24-hour test, is that we can start getting closer to that point. Once we deploy those new servers, then we'll start inviting in because we have thousands of people signed up from EU that we definitely want to get in. So thank you, though, for being patient. We know, of course, like we announced the game at Gamescom. They were some of the first to sign up, all of our friends from Germany and surrounding regions. And we appreciate all of you being here for that long and being patient while we ramp everything up. All right, last but not least, of course, the Hero Pack, which a couple people in the office have been telling me I look like the Elementalist, which I think it's just the hair, and that's about it.
Yeah, we'll have to introduce a skin that has your what do you call that? Just the blonde flare or whatever. The streak.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Exorcist kind of has it. If you see it here, there's like that almost the same, and it's even on the same side.
Anyone watch Supernatural? The Exorcist definitely reminds me of Dean in Supernatural.
Yep. Also, we just raised the volume up. We saw a couple people in chat say it sounds a little low. So thanks for letting us know. But yeah, above all, the number one thing also to remember about these pre-order packs, we do not have an upgrade path. I know some people have asked, but unfortunately, due to how our game is and the fact of getting prepared on Steam and being pre-orders,
you don't need an upgrade because they're all mutually exclusive items.
Right,
is that what you mean?
But I meant if somebody buys just the hero pack and then they say, oh, I also want to just get the supporter bundle.
The full bundle.
Right.
I got you.
At that point, that's where the issue comes in, because technically you would be buying the hero pack twice.
Gotcha.
And while that is unfortunate, we're trying to be very upfront about that.
Yep,
so just take a note if you are going to buy a pre-order pack.
The supporter bundle. Yeah.
But enough about pre-orders. Should we get into the game?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So what are we doing first? We're taking a look at the Chronomancer first, or are we talking about what's going on next week?
Ooh, hold on, we might have a black screen for a second. Thank you, HDMI switching.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Chronomancer first. Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to jump into that right away. And we're already in the Try Now screen, which all of you can get to.
Yeah, the Try Now room. And one quick note on the Try Now room. In next week's build, it's going to have to where you can pause it, and there will be a menu, so you can select and summon a bunch of different monsters and stuff like that. It doesn't have everything in there yet, but it has a lot more than currently what's in the Try Now room, for those of who are familiar with the Try Now room. I
should note, to get to this room, if you load up the store, which is H, by the way, you have this giant try button that's in yellow.
You can also, on any of the classes, go ahead and click on the gladiator there. Yep. You can also try that at any of the classes, too.
But for now, since everybody wants to try Chronomancer,
let's do it.
That's what we're doing. So, all right, we're in here.
All right, so the Chronomancer is can leap into the future, can travel in time, leap into the future, can freeze time, and we'll go ability by ability here. So before summoning anyone, just go ahead and right-click and show your stasis beam. And so this is an aimable, and as it hits enemies, it does damage, but then it also gives a stacking slow that you can continue. You focus on them, you can continue to slow them down up to, I think go ahead and hit
I think it's 10 seconds, is it? Is it?
Yeah, so stasis beam channels, it applies a slow and a damage over time.
Yep.
And for those who don't know, these are the short tooltips. Go ahead and jump into the actual spell book to show them, or the class.
I always hit the wrong button.
Yeah,
C, and then.
And if you dive in there. Yeah, and if you hover over the stasis beam, you can see the expanded tooltip, because I remember some people were asking about that. Where do you find it? So beam for 10 seconds, as long as you hold it. As soon as you release it, you can release it after 3 seconds.
Yep.
But you can hold it up to 10 seconds. Does that damage, and a 12% slow up to 60%. So pretty effective if you're really focusing on it. But of course you are vulnerable because you're rooted while you're doing it.
Yep. And the longer you hold the beam down for, the longer your cooldown is. That's why it says cooldown is 10 to 20 seconds.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Go for it. All right. So then the next ability, number 1, is a haste.
Yep.
Now a haste you cast on a target ally. Go ahead and summon an ally.
Oops, other side. I always do that. I go the wrong side.
Yeah.
Let's toggle.
There you go.
Heroes.
It'll have one guy there. Whoop. So you can target him and then go ahead and hit 1. So now both you and your target are hasted. Additionally, if you don't have an ally target, you can always hit Alt for self-cast. By the way, for those who don't know, Alt is self-cast in the game.
And notice the highlighting changes so here I'm not holding Alt, now I'm holding Alt. See how the highlight goes away because you're no longer targeting that individual.
You got it. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yep.
All right, and number 2 places a do we call it a stasis field?
Yes.
So now all the enemies inside of it get slowed down by, I believe, around 40% or something like that for the period of time. So it's a nice, especially when you know where those spawn portals exist and you know that a new wave's about to come out, it's a great thing to put it right there so you can really slow down that wave, give time for people to really gather the enemies, that kind of stuff. it's a slower cast, so it's not kind of a defensive reactionary. It's definitely more of a proactive thing. And then number 3 is Chrono Leap, where you essentially leap into the future and you reemerge after X number of seconds, or when you press spacebar, you can reemerge earlier. So essentially, your character travels into the future while you, as the viewer, are waiting there. Yeah. So that's kind of the visceral wrapping we gave to that.
And it's a lot better when there's actually enemies running around, because you can see what's actually happening and understand where to go and when to come out of it.
Yeah, and you're in trouble. That's a good, and it's an instant cast, so it's a great reactionary thing when you're in trouble.
Yep.
A fun thing, another co-op thing is if you have a Chronomancer on your team and you see them do that, you know they're in trouble, so maybe pay attention and try to scoop up some of the enemies around them or whatnot.
Can I bring out Stasis Field again just because I love how it looks?
Go for it. Yeah. It's like a black hole.
That. It looks so good.
Yeah, it is dope.
It really does.
And it is fun because the other cool thing to note is that projectiles slow down. So you can also put it as kind of a barrier of like people shooting at you. Projectiles, snipes, spellcast, firebolts, all that kind of stuff will slow down as it goes through it. So it helps you kind of avoid those things.
Cool.
In the ultimate, you got to build up on attacking some enemies here because we are not on a dev server where we can do debugs.
Which one should I do?
Maybe start with the sniper, so he's not on you.
Yeah. So
the sniper's on the other side.
I always do that.
Yeah.
Do that one. Yep. There it is. Boop, boop, boop. Well, this is going to take a while though. Especially. I should clear my ally probably.
Yeah, you can clear your ally, but also, try your beam, try some of the other spells.
Yep. Well, let me spawn another one just so we get one.
And while you're doing that, because that's going to take a little while to build up. While you're doing that, a little bit more on the early access, all the content that's in the alpha right now, plus the Chronomancer and the Exorcist. That's what's planned to be in early access in January. Shortly thereafter, we're going to be updating with other content, more classes, stuff like that. We want to do additional classes. We've got some that we've kind of kept here. We've got in the bucket, so to speak. We'll release one maybe a couple weeks after early access, another one maybe 3 to 4 weeks after that. We'll have a cadence of that. We also have additional maps and additional game modes and things like that, all that we want to get through in the first quarter.
They don't see me.
Yes, that actually helps you there.
Well, timing. See, what I wanted to do was actually wait until he did the snipe shot.
The snipe
and then
to counter it there. Yeah.
So, but I used it way too quickly.
Oops,
I missed him. Oh, no, I got him. See, look how slow. I love that.
Yeah, super slow.
Oh, wait.
Don't forget.
No, I didn't have it in time.
It gave you more time to dodge. But
I only had 1 second left. But anyway, let me break out.
Now, the ultimate is, as he's building up to it, it is a very powerful ultimate. Takes a bit longer to build up than the other ultimates. It puts everything down to 5% speed. It's basically a 95% slow on everything in the area except for the Veil Demon and the heroes. So it's a great kind of like, emergency moment. Everyone's in trouble. Slow everything down. But it doesn't affect the Veil Demon. He can still do his traps and stuff like that, but the monsters and NPCs are slowed down.
I got away from it. See, he was getting ready to do his snipe.
Yeah, you canceled it.
Yep.
Well done.
See?
Just remember,
I'm learning
to do that in the actual match as well.
Let me slow him down again.
Ryan's asking, is there a character creation or is it set classes? Yeah, it's character creation. You create your character just like an MMO or an RPG, and then you choose an outfit, you choose how you look, that kind of stuff, and then you choose a class which has nothing to do with your appearance other than, of course, your weapon type, and you're able to switch between classes in between missions. And you can switch at any time in training rooms and in the social area and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought I hit alt. I guess I didn't. I have to get a couple more health packs.
Q, don't die, Q.
You're
gonna lose your ultimate.
Packs. 3.
You're gonna panic. There's
I
the guy
know.
over there.
That was a panic thing. Hold on, I'm gonna slow, and then, hold on. This should give me enough time.
Q, yeah, okay,
Boom.
well done. Now dodge that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Build that ultimate 80%.
Hold on, I'm getting another potion just for safety, because I don't trust myself. All right, we're getting closer. 83. All right, let me spawn a couple more minions. Also, let me get more health packs just because.
Yeah, and then
I don't trust
when
myself.
you do your ultimate, definitely spawn minions and have them attacking you and stuff to show it kind of in real motion there.
All right, we're almost there. I know this is taking a little longer than but it's okay. It's worth it. Let's spawn one more sniper.
God mode is not activated. We're on the actual live server here. We're not on an alpha server where we've got debug. Or I'm sorry, we're not on a dev server where we've got debug commands and stuff like that.
Yep. Almost there.
They're asking if you're giving out keys today.
Oh yeah, we are definitely giving out keys. We're gonna do one kind of when you hop out and we bring in our next guest, and then we will likely also give out keys at the end of the stream. So there will be 2 opportunities to get a key. Oh really? 99%? Really, game? So close. All right, so let me spawn one more enforcer, and that should get me. There we go. Okay, so let me just clear these guys, and then we'll bring out a little bit of everything, because then it doesn't matter if I die.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Enforcers, sniper.
Yeah, get the elite in there too.
That's where I'm going over to. There it is. Stop hitting me. Here, let's get him too. Okay, ready? Ready? All right, and 4. And now I get to just do whatever I want. I love this ability because everybody else is just like.
I love how the VFX and the blood's even in slow motion. It's like bullet cam, like Matrix style.
And then I combined it, so now I get double.
There's definitely some really fun kind of like cinematic moments, especially if things are like jumping at you when you do that. And it's a quick cast. It's relatively instant cast because it's reactionary. But now is when you're gonna die.
Probably, and that's okay because we showed off the important parts.
Yeah.
So everything's good. Go ahead. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So just go ahead.
Oh, we got it.
There you go.
We gotta fix that one. Yep. All right, out we go.
All right. So you're gonna play some matches now, right?
I think what we might do. Let me check the time really quick. What we might do. I don't know if maybe we'll play a solo match really quick just to show it off, and then I'll quit because I want to be able to give out the keys and do some other things. Man,
sure,
look at all the people here. I love seeing this completely full. Also, here, how many people watching right now have gotten to the top rock up there? I want to know right now. Come on, people in chat, let me know because I'm gonna try and attempt it really quick before we do this solo. Oops, it'd be good if I can get on this the first time. All right, so I only have 2 of these, so I have
2 dodges on that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have to be. I can't believe I failed already. Okay, second try.
Yeah, we eventually want to do an achievement system, and certainly one of the achievements will be getting to the top rock here. We've even talked about doing different rock formations.
So, I did it again. Oh, wow, I just made it. It's fine. I actually kind of have this memorized of like exactly where to go, and then of course I fail first try on stream. All right, now I've got my.
Yeah, there
Boom.
you go.
And then of course once you get up here, you have to do a dance, because otherwise it doesn't matter. By the way, do you like my new look? I just bought this. I'm pretty happy with this personally.
The polka dot version, yeah, no, it's cool.
Oh
it's
wow,
cool,
wow.
That was my enthusiasm there.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound very approving, so.
No, that's cool. It's cool.
All right. Actually, so the top rock can actually hold more than 2 people. I think the most we've had up here is something around
3 or 4.
Well, no, we had 7 at one point because we had 1 in the center, and then we had 6 people standing around them, and people kept shuffling.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, people kept shuffling to get everybody on top. It was pretty fun. All right, so why don't we'll just do a quick solo one, and just show off Chronomancer a little more.
Go for it. Yeah.
Right. And then we're not going to play all the way through this. We'll just play a little bit at the beginning. And then we'll probably transition you out, do a key giveaway, bring in our next guest, and then we'll play a match with everybody out there. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to lock in. I'll let them be whatever they want to be. If I pre-order, do I get access to the game today? Unfortunately, no. That's not how our pre-orders work. So the pre-orders will get you access into early access, which will be starting in January on Steam. It does not guarantee you a key into the alpha testing. However, we will do our best to try and get you into the alpha. That is not a guarantee, though. I just want to be very upfront about that. And we do appreciate, by the way, a lot of people have been pre-ordering already. Thank you so much for supporting our studio and our game as we continue through this alpha process and get towards early access. Every single one of those means a ton to us, and you know, this is our first game here at QC Games, so you know, we're really appreciative.
Question there about the achievements. Are they going to be in game with rewards attached? That's the idea. That's the goal. Have some like cosmetic rewards, maybe even some equipment things like that you can earn in the game with the achievements.
Mm-hmm. And I know. So we were talking a little bit before. Well, maybe we should say any other questions in the chat, whether it's on Mixer or Twitch, because we're streaming on both platforms right now. So. Feel free to ask a couple questions while we've got Gabe here, and I'm just going around and messing with people. God, I love how that looks. It just looks so good. Uh-oh. You just hit him out a bit, though. Alright, and now we'll have a little bit of fun with the sniper, because you're not allowed to snipe me.
Do we know where the EU servers will be based? Actually, I don't know offhand. I have to ask Brian. I believe Germany, but I could be wrong.
That's what I was thinking too, just based on previous games I've worked on and you know where the major co-location sites are across Europe. That tends to be a pretty popular area. So I should probably give my allies some haste. That'd be nice.
How do well, I can't scroll because it's on one computer. Nolos? What was the question? Say it again, because someone else echoed it.
Oh, did it just go off the top of the screen?
Yeah, I missed it.
Oop.
If I have access to alpha testing, will I have access to early access?
Okay, you already answered that one.
So so if you have access to alpha testing, you do not have access to early access on Steam. In order for that, you will have to actually buy into early access on Steam. So once we get out of early access, which hopefully won't be too many months, we will then officially be a free-to-play game on Steam. And at that point, then yes, everybody can get in and play without a problem, and that'll be fine. I should probably be completing objectives, but it doesn't really matter, to be fair. Come over here. Come over here. They're out.
Yep, and then let's see, there was a question there. Oh, the scoring. The scoring is, see, he's got to capture the uplinks here, and if they capture in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm like pointing at the monitor.
They can't see because actually my face is over it right now.
Okay. Well, in the bottom right-hand corner is an objective, and the objective is to capture these uplinks, and if they capture enough uplinks before time's up, then the heroes get score, and then they can level up. You can see they're at level 2 there. If the Veil Demon's able to stall them and stop them from doing it, then he's gonna get the win bonus XP, and it's gonna go up. You do get incremental based on how far you get along with the objectives, and there's a different objective in every room.
And the Veil Demon's coming after me exclusively here. Turn.
What difficulty mode did you put on?
I want to say Adept. Yep, I'm just terrible, so that's fine. Alright, estimate of official release. We don't really have an estimate, but I'd say, I mean...
middle of January-ish?
Oh, no.
Official release. Yeah.
No, I mean, that's literally January, so...
Yeah.
Our initial goal was sometime around like May or June of 2019, but again, that's kind of the best we can do. It all depends on how early access testing goes, because you never know. Like, we could find something that needs to delay it for a bit if we really need to fix something. So we can't guarantee that, but our goal is not to be in early access for years. Like, we want it to be months, and then we'll come out, and then all of you can enjoy its free-to-play goodness. Oh, people are saying it put on beginner. That's fine.
Oh, you put it on beginner? Yeah, because if he's not summoning elites, then
yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah,
it's fine.
Trying to take credit there.
It's okay. Thanks, chat, for calling me out. Oh, I should probably get the health pack because I kind of need it. But hey, my team's ahead right now in terms of unlocking skills, which, by the way, we should mention that so the 3v2 at the top, that's not actually your score per se. So like whoever has a higher score isn't the one who wins. That's your current level of your team as you continue forward through completing the objectives. And as long as you get up to essentially level 4, then you'll be able to get every single one of your unlocks of your additional abilities.
Yeah, it's like a MOBA. Like you level up like Heroes of the Storm or League of Legends. More like Heroes of the Storm because it's the entire team level, and you choose talents as you level up in the session. And those talents are based on what equipment you have slotted. Which I was saying next week we've got like 50 new equipment talents that we're introducing to the game. Yeah,
Zap,
a
zap,
lot
zap.
of fun ones.
All right, I almost have my ultimate again, and then I can finally use it. Stop being immune. See, I had to do that. You're getting to me too much. And now we're out with space bar because you can end it a little early. Keep shooting. Ugh. Where's one of my allies? I want to give him haste. Stop it. Oop, I missed. That's my bad.
But at least you have the
I can
new
also draw
talent
him in
guardian
now.
angel.
Yep. Alright, what else we got?
Does that spell drop aggro? Which spell? I'm assuming the time jump one. It doesn't necessarily drop aggro, but they will reprioritize if you're not available to be attacked.
I should note, I'm also doing a terrible job actually completing the objectives because I've been paying too much attention to chat,
Yeah.
even though I know which objectives are which along the way. So, my bad. Oh, I see Prodigy there. Oh, I thought I got him. Prodigy saying, please don't be a pay-to-win game. We agree with you completely. That's a nice thing, is we completely agree, and that's a big part of our economy going forward, is that we're going to make sure, like, there are no pay-to-win mechanics. Like, there's definitely going to be multiple ways of getting certain aspects of the game. It'll be mostly cosmetic based.
The easy analog I always give is like it's the League of Legends model. You've got to earn, you know how you like earn your runes and marks or whatever, or what they changed it to these days. It's like you earn your equipment through gold and playing matches. You can't buy that stuff. The same thing with gems, and then the classes. There'll be a free rotation, and you can buy them with gold as well.
I had to pull my ultimate because right when you get into a new room and you have all these enemies just stacked up, it looks so good.
Yeah, so everyone else that's affected, they see the screen effect or whatever, knowing that the ultimate cease continuum is currently active.
Stop biting me. All right. So I'm trying to see what time.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like Warframe-ish, where you're switching the different frames. You're switching classes. You have one character that can switch between classes. I mean, a lot of games do the whole multi-classing thing. We wanted to bring it to this kind of dungeon crawler space. And have fun with it and customize. Another bit of customization we didn't really show because I guess we're taking it for granted that we showed it a bit last time, is that he's playing the Chronomancer, but as he levels up this Chronomancer, if he decides he doesn't like the haste ability, he can swap it with another ability from the Arcane School of Magic. So he can really quite customize his class.
Let's keep moving into the next.
The how fast is, like, basically the interesting perspective asked me how fast is the progression. I'm assuming like how fast do you get gold. I literally modeled it after Here's the Storm and made it like 25% faster. It's if you do your daily quests, you get the like in 2 days you can get a new class, like some of the cheaper costing classes.
Yeah.
There's always a free rotation, and even when you start, we give you some early quests that give you big boosts of gold, so you can you pick your one class in character creation, but you're quickly able to buy a second and third class, and that's not even counting the Veil Demon class that we also give you, the Chaos Weaver, at the beginning.
Take a haste. Okay, yep. I knew that was going to happen. It's fine. I mean, we were going to quit out this game anyway, so that I could give away some alpha keys. So
well, good. They're happy you're dying then.
Yeah, it's
they're
fine.
cheering for the NPCs because as soon as you lose the match, the keys get given.
Pretty much, yeah. Are we going to make it?
I feel like I'm an advertisement for LaCroix here as well.
That's fine.
LaCroix, the drink that soda drinkers like to drink when they're trying not to drink soda.
Pretty much.
Helps curb the appetite.
I can 100% agree with that. So, even though I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of San Pellegrino because I kind of grew up with that.
Sure, yeah. That's the more expensive version.
It tastes nice. Different bubbles. If we're gonna get all hoity-toity here. Okay, I'm just gonna let myself die. So that way, guess what? Guess what time it is?
It's time to play another match and have everyone wait for those keys longer.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Go for it. Give out the keys.
All right.
Or is the mod just doing it?
Yeah. So we're gonna give out some keys, even while I got defeated as my suppressor Chronomancer.
Look, everyone has a mohawk. Those NPCs like that mohawk hairstyle.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We don't have that in yet. We want the NPCs to have different looks.
It's okay.
All right.
Look
all
how
right.
cool
It's a
my
pretty
outfit
cool.
looks,
It's a
though.
pretty cool look you chose there.
Wow. You
pretty-
really,
it's pretty
you
cool.
really
It's
don't
pretty
like
cool.
my outfit. I see how it is.
Nah, it's awesome.
Wow. Just again thrown under the bus left and right here. I try and look good for the stream, and instead,
I prefer the old school outfit.
Oh, like the original one?
No, the one that I named old school.
Oh. The actual old school one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. So, is that one in here already in the store? I don't remember.
Well,
if
old
it
school,
is.
no, it's in character creation. I'm just kidding.
Ah.
Go to the store though, real quick. Let's
Yep.
see what outfits we're showing this
Yeah,
time.
we-
we don't have the tooltips yet. We're working on this where you can actually see the preview, but when you click on them, you can see it.
Yep. So Imperial
That's a cool.
Defender.
That's one of my
I like
favorites.
that one a lot.
It's got the
especially
the
the
Komainu
back
on the
here.
shoulder there. Sort of a bit of a Japanese influence outfit.
Can I also say I always appreciate physics on outfits. I don't know why. It's just a really fun thing for me.
Yeah.
Combat Scout. I like that one. I like the sleeveless approach. This one, I foresee most of our necromancers going with this one.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those you just kind of have to. I almost went with the other Magpunk.
Can you change your hairstyles? Yeah, you can. In character creation, you have a bunch of different options with hairstyles, two-tone colors, all different colors. But go over to character there.
Yep.
And show them the appearance tab. So this is where after character creation, you'd be able to edit those types of things, which isn't in yet, but we intend on doing that.
Yeah, so for now, you set it during character creation, but we'll be turning this on hopefully around early access time, and then you'll actually be able to come in here, change your appearance, because right now you can see that little mohawk poking out of the top here.
Yeah.
Our blur is working well. And of course, you can change if you buy different outfits or hats or sprays or familiars. You can change all that right here. So like I had active goth originally, and now I've got magpunk because purple is awesome. So, all right. I forgot to give away the key. Okay, so for anybody that wants a key, and producer Brian, I'm going to ask for your help a little bit here. I'm going to call out the winners, and if you can just write them down over there, that'd be great. All right, so I'm going to give everybody, let's go with, hey Google, set a timer for 2 minutes. All right, pretend that worked, because it didn't.
Siri never works. She never listens.
It normally works.
Oh, you're Google, you're not Siri.
It's
Yeah.
funny. Okay, for the next 2 minutes, type ! Play breach. And then I'm going to pick, 3? Yeah, let's do 3 winners. So you've got 2 minutes to do that while we just continue. I guess, is there anything else you want to talk about before I kick you out of here for our next guest?
Sure. We got a lot of fun things. In addition to the content you see here, we got a lot of fun things in the new year in the rollout plan. I was talking about new game modes. We're going to do a new game mode where it's sort of an arena type thing. 4 heroes and a Veil Demon versus 4 heroes and a Veil Demon. That's one that we're working on and hope to get sometime in the kind of first quarter of next year.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. We're just kind of teasing it now a little bit. We've got some other maps. I think if you go to the play menu, are we showing the maps? I can't remember.
I forgot.
Go to yeah. So
we
we're
are,
showing.
yeah.
There's a couple maps there. We got another map as well.
Oh wait, let me make sure they can see that. We might be covering up Valley of the Kings a little bit. Yeah, we're covering up, but down here I can tell you it says Valley of the Kings.
Red Forest. So yeah,
Yep.
so we got other maps, other classes. There's even some articles out there if you go digging where we sort of reveal some of the other classes that we'll be releasing in the new year.
What? No, we didn't.
Yeah, one of them.
No,
one
I
of them
know.
in particular, the Unreal article. But yeah, so and then the Exorcist will be coming online in maybe a week or two, something like that,
Yep.
which is a really fun, interesting class. He's got a very unique ability where he can force the Veil Demon out of possession, and so that'll be fun to see where the meta goes with that one. As well as just getting, it's part of the reason we're in the alpha is to see how the testing and so we can iterate on it and stuff like that.
right.
Let's see what else. That's a lot. There's
That was
a
a
bunch.
good 2
There's
minutes.
a dump.
That was good. Okay, I think we're gonna pick some winners really quick. So let's see if I can pick somebody. We're gonna go with. Hold on, let me click the button here and a big click. Okay, let's see. Shadow Fax. So Shadow PH Axe. Congratulations, you're gonna be one of our winners. Also, I should note really quick, we're gonna send you the keys after the stream is done, only because my keys are over on the computer that producer Brian is working at, and unfortunately I can't grab the keys until we're done with the stream. Okay, next person is going to be Stop Tech. I don't know if that's the people who make the brakes, but if they are, that's great, because I really like your brakes. Thank you. And finally, we're going to go with Dabbers Daily, which, man, good for you if you're dabbing daily. But yeah, so Dabbers Daily, congrats, number 3. So those are our 3 winners. We will send you the keys after the stream is done. Thank you so much, and you can all stop typing !play breach. We will be giving out 3 more keys at the end, but what we're going to do right now is I think we're going to show the trailer once more. We're going to say adios to Gabe, bring in our next person. Gabe, any final thoughts before we jump out?
No, see you in the game. If you time it about 15 minutes and you enter the queue then, you might get in a match against me, where I get to focus on playing.
And what are you going to reveal what your name is in game?
Yeah, it's Gabe.
Okay. Well, you know, some people may not know.
I don't remember the number because I'm sure there's another one out there. All right. Bye, all.
Thanks, everybody. We're going to show that trailer.
I created the Veil to give humanity a chance, but they have failed. I must teach them myself. You have forced me to rip open the Veil. Earth is not yours alone. This time, you will have to earn it.
And that was the amazing Sizzle trailer, and I'm still really happy with how that turned out. That was
cool
good.
trailer.
But I should probably introduce my new guest here. Wait, I don't think, hold on, did we turn the mics back on?
I can hear myself.
Okay, weird. I'm not hearing. Oh, did the
Oh.
volume get turned down? Ah, now I can hear myself. Okay, I was like, what's going on? I can't hear myself talk at all. So yeah, I'm not Gabe. What's going on here?
They were on. Sorry.
Yeah, so my name's Jay again. For those of you that are just joining us here, I'm the head of community at QC Games, and we've got a special guest.
William Vickery. I'm one of the software engineers focusing on gameplay engineering here at QC.
Yeah. So William was actually going to be on our last stream, but ended up leaving early.
I had to drive down to San Antonio to pick out slabs for some countertops. It took like 3 minutes. Wasn't a worth it trip, but hey, you know.
Okay,
There's life outside of work, you know.
way to be an adult.
I know, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Speaking of San Antonio, guess what's in San Antonio in January?
PAX.
PAX South. I wonder if we're going to be there.
I don't
know.
It's like it would be really funny if we didn't go to the PAX. That's like 45 minutes away.
You're making it hard for this to be a surprise,
I know,
by the way.
well.
Also, your jacket is extremely swishy.
I can take it
hold
off.
on, no. Hold on.
Oh,
let's leave the volume on the mic and get a little close. And
Get some ASMR.
now give me a little swish.
Swish, swish, swish. And you get yeah, you know. I don't know if chat likes that at all, but
It's kind of funny.
people-
Yeah, Chad, if the swishiness gets a bit much, let us
take it.
know. Oh, he's just gonna.
I'm just gonna take
You-
it off. There we go.
Oh, that was so loud. Okay, why don't we jump back into the game?
Okay.
And we're actually gonna queue up randomly. So
Sounds good.
I don't know. I think the delay on the stream is something like 10 seconds. So You're going to play as Chronomancer on my. You're actually on my account, so
Okay.
thank you in advance.
No problem. Let me
Feel free to
see.
set your character up, however.
I want to make sure you already got some gems.
Yeah.
Damage resistance. Okay.
I'm a big
you have
fan.
so many equipment.
You're welcome. I'm a big fan of the ones that give you powers on a per level basis because I feel if I'm going to be playing that class, then I'm going to be playing well, and so will my team.
You know,
and we'll be better as a whole.
Compared to your previous guest, who is the creative director of the studio, who knows all of the design in and out, I like to try and mess with this stuff a bit, but I am not good at the numbers game like those guys are. They have like Excel sheets. It's crazy.
So the excuses are already beginning?
Yes, I'm gonna be bad.
Okay, just checking.
All right.
All right, activate it. And hold on. Let's let everybody, because remember, we're streaming.
That's
Don't
a good
make
point.
the people at home
make people
sick.
dizzy, okay?
Yeah. So be a little careful with those mouse movements there. If you need to change your mouse things or anything, feel free. Good overall?
Yeah.
Are you a toggler or a
No, I like to hold stuff. Oh no, you're right. Sorry.
See
Well,
that?
does it save? I can't remember.
It saves.
I'm redoing all of these settings very soon. I am an instant cast, quick cast sort of guy.
See, I'm a 2-press.
So I'm good to go whenever.
Okay. So everybody, we're gonna start queuing right now.
Versus.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see. We got. Oh, right
wow,
away.
that was fast.
Okay.
Who are the lucky people in this team?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, actually, the interesting perspective mentioned something. We have to show off you climbing the rocks after this and see if you can do it. You won't be able to now because we're about to join
Here we go.
within 40-something seconds.
Lie down.
There it is.
Who
Who do we got? Who do we got?
Caesar, I think. So these two are a couple of our developers, I think.
Yep. I think we managed to get in with 2 devs.
2 devs. So
But I don't know who Ghostwriter is.
No, Ghostwriter. These two are random people.
Yep.
So we got 3 devs and 2 people.
All right. I do want to bring up one thing. Ghostwriter. Did you ever watch that show as a kid?
No.
Did you even know that was a show?
No.
Producer Brian.
Yes.
Did you watch that show as a kid? You know that show. Okay, thank you. Chat. Does anybody remember Ghostwriter? I watched that show as a kid. It was a weird educational show that I actually kind of liked. I don't know. Don't ask me why. But.
Talking about edutainment, one of my favorite. It was what was it? The Math Blaster. Do you know Math Blaster?
Like, is that?
It was like this. Yeah, it was like you typed in math. It was like those games were amazing.
Do you remember the system that those were developed for?
No.
So it started on the Apple II, I believe, but then it came out on MEC. Do you remember MEC?
No, I don't remember.
MECC? The Minnesota Educational Computer Company.
I've been in Texas my whole life, so I'm not very familiar with the Minnesota education system.
Yeah, so I remember all the games back then that were on, which included like Oregon Trail, one of the originals.
Yep.
But it also had Odell Lake.
Never heard of that one.
Where you had to get away. You were a fish and you had to get away from the ospreys. I'm completely serious. Look this up. Odell Lake.
Okay, I will.
It's a good game. Sorry, I'm showing my age here a bit too.
Yeah, no, trust me, I do the same. It's a fun conversation in the office. Is some of the age differences? It's a back and forth. It's fun times. Also, chat. I'm going to apologize. I am not a professional streamer, so if I accidentally talk away from the mic, I do apologize.
That's okay. We can always just move your mic and we'll get it good.
Just get a fixture that's on my head so it follows me around.
It'll be close enough. I mean, unfortunately, even though you are wearing a headset, we're not using that mic because while those mics are good, they're not as good as these.
They're not as good as these mics. These are some great mics.
Hey, Dad Cage, thank you for hosting us for 10 additional viewers. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Welcome everybody to Breach. By the way, if you're not following us, make sure to click that follow button. We're gonna try and stream every week from now on out, except maybe over like Christmas break or something. And we may also start doing a secondary stream where we just play some random games. Because, like, for instance, I know we've been wanting to play Overcooked a bit.
Overcooked is so good.
Maybe some Mario Kart. We've got some plans for our streams going forward, and we're definitely going to be participating in Extra Life at some point as a studio. So I don't know if we'll do 24 hours, but we'll definitely be having a lot of fun. All right, so what's your strategy here?
Trying to remember that I am not an arcane mender and that I need to CC everyone because that's primarily what this class does if I'm using my design terms correctly.
And for those that don't know, what is CC?
I think it's crowd control. I'm fairly certain. But because I'm used to playing an arcane mender, I don't normally do a lot of other types of support. So I need to remember to do all that. So I'm gonna try and like, because I was watching you and Gabe play so that I could listen to all the sweet strats.
There you go.
But yeah, I want to make sure that I'm slowing down the high damagers, and I'm whenever like we got a lot of people in a group, I can throw down my what's it called, temporal field, and really get things going.
I'm supposed to applaud you because you know the term, by the way. CC.
Oh, it took me forever to figure that out, by the way. I've not used that a lot. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out what it meant.
Yep.
So we're doing all right in this first room.
All right. Somebody's in chat is Yates Johnny TV. So they're asking, is there going to be a wipe at some point? And yes, there definitely will be. The wipe will likely occur right as we go to early access, but considering we're in alpha, there could be a wipe at any time.
Yeah.
Like that's just what happens during alpha. Like
In alpha, most definitely.
Yeah. We could have something go really wrong, or we could just want to wipe everybody's account and start from scratch if we like add something new that we want to start tracking. So there will definitely be a wipe at some point. Nice.
He's like super slowed.
Yeah. There will definitely be a wipe. I'd say no matter what, when we start early access, everybody will start from scratch.
Yes, early
we'll
access most. There's going to be like 2 wholly separate sets of games.
And then we may, I don't know if we're going to do this. A lot of other games have done this too, but we may also have to do a kind of a. That was an interesting
that's some
dodge.
skill.
And now he's just waiting for you.
Yeah.
Yep. We may do some sort of a commerce test where we give players a whole bunch of in-game cash and just have you guys buy a bunch of stuff.
Caesar, what are these 2 doing? Can you help us fight the boss, please? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
So
my teammates are sucking right now.
Yep. But yeah, that's what alpha testing is for. Is we need to test all of our systems, and that's part of the reason why we're doing this official 24-hour test and getting stuff right. Also, your next objective is already going.
Yeah. Well, trying to not let that guy go.
Yep.
You know, the individual objectives can definitely stack up, but those elites can really smash you.
Yep. Frosty just asked, will early access be free? The answer to that is no. You will need to purchase a Founders Pack or some sort of a pack to get into early access. Alpha is free, and once we're done with early access, the game will be free. We fully intend Breach to be a free-to-play game, but for early access, we really want to have people in there that are going to give us...
Invested, I think, is a good term.
Yeah, it's because we really want to get a lot of good feedback from players that love this kind of action RPG. And, you know, as we are... Oh, one of your mages is down. As we are, you know, we're changing up the styles a bit. We've got some differences than your traditional action RPG in this game.
Him. I don't have anything that interrupts. He's gonna get whacked. Sorry.
Yeah. You've got a whole mob chasing you now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 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 There it is.
Damn.
And he's back. All right.
Guys,
How
I'm
do
not
the
doing
teams work?
that well.
All right, so how the teams work. So basically, what you're doing in Breach, we may as well just go over this really quick. You're on a team of either 4 mages or 1 Veil Demon. That's our core mode right now is asymmetrical, PvP essentially. But that is not our only mode. We are definitely looking into more modes in the future.
Not doing that good.
And
that was a save, last minute save.
And you just got away from the spikes with that too.
Ooh, that was hilarious.
That was a cool little. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen, but that was great. You got a little jump. Anyway, so what you're doing, it's 4v1. It's 4 mages versus 1 Veil Demon, and you're trying to complete a series of objectives. It's 6 objectives to begin, and then if you make it all the way to the end, you're going to fight a final boss. And every individual level has a different boss. So right now we're in Tokyo, and Tokyo has... do you remember the name?
It's the Oni.
Yes, correct. The Forest Oni.
I'm really glad I was listening to your question. I was trying to not die there for a second.
As you're going to the different, as you're going through the different objectives, every single objective will have mobs of lower enemies spawning, and you'll have to either take them out. Like for instance, our next objective is defeat enemies.
Defeat enemies.
Even though technically that's in the next room and not here, but the nice thing is some of your cohorts are already up there and defeating some of them because they're paying attention.
Yes. Well.
Yeah, just run past the elite.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to say my teammates are not. I feel like they're kind of just hanging around a bit. I don't know.
Well,
If,
2 of your teammates are coworkers.
I
so
know. I'm gonna
maybe-
go give him hell after this. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this for a second.
Yep.
While I get him up.
Drift me, please, for your question. If they have a code, then and they try to redeem it, it says duplicate. That means they should already be good to go, and they should be activated on Steam. If it is a duplicate, then they can give that code to a friend, and it should work. And for those of you that aren't already signed up, you can sign up to play Breach and enter our technical alpha. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
I ran out of potions.
You can sign up at playbreach.com. You can make an account there because when we do send out codes, we typically do send codes that you have to redeem there first. So, excuse me.
It's not going great.
Well, it's not going great for you.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I was going to play the Chronomancer. I would have practiced a bit, which I mean it makes sense because it's the new class.
To be fair, we kind of have to play the new class.
Yeah, I know
Like,
we got to.
We're not gonna be like, okay, new class, and we're gonna.
Well, we gotta let people find out for themselves what it's like. Let them experiment.
All I'm hearing are excuses.
Yeah, no, it's
Again.
totally excuses.
Yep.
If I was actually good at this game, I'd be able to play everything.
It's okay. If it helps, I got demolished in my last game too. So, okay, how do characters get new cosmetics? So that's through either in-game currency, it's through earned gold while you're playing, and there may be I forgot if there will be character unlocks along the way specifically for clothing. I don't remember. I'm not going to confirm anything because I don't want to say anything that's potentially untrue. So I'm going to say for now, you'll be able to buy it with most cosmetics will be for real world money, but there will definitely be some, I believe, right, for in-game cash as well.
Yeah, for that I'm not sure.
All right.
But I mean something that you'll be able to do is with your classes as you level up, you're not just getting the ability to unlock classes. You will be unlocking cosmetics with that class as you go along. So whenever you buy a class, like once you get to the end, it's like you get the cool Super Do outfit for that class that's themed for them that looks really awesome for them. So
Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
Oh, so speaking of, because Gabe didn't seem to appreciate it. Nice. That was good.
That
Even
was-
though you could have totally
I
walked
could've,
around
yeah.
it, but you wanted to play Mr. Hero.
I did. Yep.
How do you like my outfit?
This is one of my favorite outfits.
Boom!
I
Redeemed!
This is an outfit that I have on my class as well. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, this is this wizard theme of, well, I guess it's, so one thing with a lot of the outfits the way we went was they're kind of themed with styles, even though anyone can wear outfits and there's some generic ones, they are kind of themed with different schools of magic. This shape of outfit was one of the first ones we did that was wizard themed, with our new and what is currently our art style. And so this was whenever this one came out, it was so cool. It was like 2 years ago at this point, but it was awesome.
Cool. Let's see. We got a question. Do you guys play Dungeons and Dragons?
We do. I know there's several people in the office that play Dungeons and Dragons. We actually, our lead concept artist runs a D&D campaign that a few of us play in sporadically.
So, should I mention that I've only ever played Dungeons and Dragons once, and I may have absolutely killed our team by mistake because I didn't know what I was doing.
I'm a thief that's terrible at lock picking. Like I seem to fail every single time I try and do it.
Yeah, it's something I'd like to get into and actually get like a good dungeon master that really knows what they're doing to see what a real thing is.
We need
as
to
opposed to
interrupt
my
him.
college roommate that was terrible at it. So maybe that'll be fun. Sorry, go back to your since you were interrupting the spell there.
I know, but so this guy is real dangerous. He's charging up his attack and is going to almost down someone. I think, leader 1323 is playing an occultist, which has, I think he has an interrupt. I'm not sure, but basically you need to interrupt him, else he's just going to absolutely whack you. It used to be an ability that traveled across, but now.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now
But
it just
we
charges.
Now we had like a transport ability essentially.
So now you sit there and charge, and then once because as the Veil Demon, you can also choose to do it early. So if someone's going to interrupt you, you can still get the attack off in time.
Gotcha.
And not have it ruined. But if you sit there, you can basically almost down a character from full health.
All right, so let me just put this out there. Ghost Rider is winning
Oh yes.
right now. Even though the little levels at the top are pretty indicative, you guys are also way behind in the defeating of enemies here.
Yeah. So another thing is, so you have your talents, which you get every time you level up, and you have 4 talents to pick from with your 4 pieces of equipment. And so now, since he's passed, he's at level 5, he's hit his max talent, which is typically one that gives you a decent advantage. And so we have to really catch up. And now every single level after that will apply to gems that are doing stuff per team level, et cetera, et cetera. So he's only just going to get stronger as he levels up. And I am doing terribly.
I was going to say, where's your number 3?
There we go. I was knocked.
You could have removed the stasis and everything.
I'm not doing that good. See, so it's just excuses, okay? I'm so good at this game, just not right now.
All right.
Don't judge me,
Your
everyone.
team has 11 seconds to get up to the drones.
Yeah, we're...
Just go.
Up,
Just
I know.
Just go. Just ignore him. It's fine.
Yeah, but
It's
if we
fine.
all attack him, see... Oh, whatever. You know? Team chat is important.
Is it?
It is,
Well,
I think
actually,
team
my
communication really
face is
helps.
blocking team chat right now.
Well, I was going to say just like voice chat is super helpful.
Except you're technically not hooked up to it right now.
Yeah.
So because of how
I
we
walked
have
around
the
at that
streaming
time.
room, nicely done. You're learning.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
At least you can cancel it.
Yeah.
Does this game have controller support? Sure
It
does. It's not perfect yet. We still have some adjustments to do. And you can edit your controls in the settings menu, but again, it's not perfect. We're still working on.
Yeah,
on
none
making some
of
more adjustments.
the UI officially supports UI yet. We haven't spent the time making sure it works well. So while you can use controllers in the UI, I wouldn't say that any of it is supposed to is meant to work perfectly correctly. So there's
He's
definitely
coming after you. Yep.
there's definitely issues with controller in the UI, but gameplay should be fairly well supported for controller.
Yep. Yeah. And you can actually edit it one rune. It doesn't always work properly, and it also depends on your individual setup.
Yeah.
There are certain keys that just don't work currently, and we're aware of that,
Yeah.
and we're working on it. But
And I guess to clarify, we will definitely support controller in the UI. You know, just trying to get things out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
This
I
could
think
be
this
the
is
end.
it. Goodbye.
there it is. But on the bright side, do you know what this means for everybody in chat?
They get to go play the game now?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, they could if they have a code, but
Well, yeah, but how are they going to get a code, Jay? How's that going to happen?
thank you for reaching the segue. By the way, way to go, Cesar, or Caesar, however you prefer.
So
wearing the same
I'm
outfit.
going to be a good team, not team player, good sport. Vote up the Archdemon. Veil Demon. Oh, $1 to the jar.
Yep. By the way, Drift, we haven't sent the same code to 2 people. We're pretty good about that. So if you want, you can reach out to our support, which is at playbreach.com up on the top menu, and you can contact support and you can talk to them. And maybe they can fix your code issue. But if you get duplicate code, that means you've already redeemed the code and you're ready to go. Because otherwise you wouldn't get duplicate code. So
I should hit leave, shouldn't I? There
Yep.
we go.
don't start typing yet. If you type !playbreach now, you're not going to be entered. So just wait. Just wait.
Patience is a virtue. That's a saying, right?
Is it?
It's something like that.
But I want it now.
It's my code, and I want it now.
Oh man, I don't even.
JJ, 1 letter, 877 key now.
Wow,
No,
are you
no
are you
one? Okay.
advertising on our stream right now?
I am
For what? I
for
don't
keys.
Yeah,
for
it
keys
was
for
for
Play
keys.
Breach.
even- Okay, so how about we do our final key giveaway? Let me check the time really quick. All right, yeah, this is actually perfect timing. Look
While
at all
you're-
those traps they're sending down. Oh, why don't you go do the rocks?
gonna do the
Let's see if we
rocks.
can do it first try. Okay, while he's doing the rocks, everybody, you only have to type it once. Type !play breach, and that'll get you entered into the giveaway. We're gonna pick 3 random people to give keys to. Those keys will be sent at the end of the stream.
Nope.
So we're gonna stop the stream. I'll have to go back over to my desk and then send you codes. But you only have to type it once. Only once. That's it. Don't
That's
worry
an
about
easy one to get
capitalization
to.
and all that stuff. As long as it's !play breach, it'll count.
I'm really bad at this.
Wow. And just think, the rocks are. Wow.
Yeah, I'm no good.
Okay,
At this.
this is your last chance.
Last
'cause
chance?
You already
Okay.
did 2.
I know. Boom. That's it.
That doesn't count. It's fine. I'll let you get past that one.
Have all my dodges.
Oh, somebody's trying to block you. Oh, the
This guy.
Psychro. Okay, hold on. Moment of truth.
Drum. Oh, this dude. This person. Ah.
All right, moment of truth.
Drum roll, chat, please. Drum roll.
Can you actually here? Let's do this. If you think he's going to make it, because you've all typed play breach already. Type 1.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Type 1 if you think he's going to make it. 2 if you think he's going to fail miserably.
Can I type 2?
I'm looking for a lot of 2s. Okay. Hey, Psychro, if you're watching right now, if you can move over a little bit so he has a spot to land, that would.
Or at
that would
least
be nice.
they.
You can.
can
There
do
is enough
this.
room to fit there.
Oh, look at all those 2s. I love you, chat. You're the best.
That is a lot.
Okay.
Of 2s. All right. Oh, there. See, they moved. They're listening.
They're listening.
They're
Here we
listening
go.
to the stream.
Actually, that's probably gonna make it a little easier.
Yeah, because now you can't go past. Oh,
Yeah,
they
thank
just
you.
jumped off
Thank you.
completely. Okay.
Here we go.
Ready?
Ah!
Oh, and down he goes.
And down.
Well, it's okay.
It was a try.
Push-ups.
Oh yeah. We'll do my.
Yep. Got to get some push-ups. It's always what it is. Actually, you scrolled
Did I
past
pass
it.
him?
Yep.
There we go.
Probably the weak one.
Yep. Actually,
Yep.
can I show one of my favorite things in,
Yes, you can.
in this game really quick? So Brian, I might need you to turn up the game audio a little bit for this.
Sure.
But if people don't know, as you're running through this, listen. Yep. You can hear little bits of like ding 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 ding, and it kind of changes the pitch depending on where you're walking and everything. So have a little bit of fun in there.
I also love this floor.
Yeah. I still remember my first day here, my first day on this game after you guys implemented that. And I remember going and I was like, oh, sweet, a pool. I can go jump in. And I went to jump in. And I'm like,
Right.
oh, I can't jump
Bonk.
in. But my mouse was up. So I jumped in. I was like, oh, well, at least it looks cool. And then I looked down. And I'm like,
Whoa.
that's cool.
Yeah, our VFX artist who did it, we have one of our lead engineers does a lot of space photography is the best way I can do it. He's done some really cool pictures and he helped. Even though all of the pictures that you see of nebulas and stuff aren't actually, like, you have to colorize them, you don't take color pictures, he tried to help make it look as real as it probably would, even though it's still gamified and cool looking.
Cool. Okay, so if you can do me a favor and just let me do. Oop, I may have hit the wrong
What's
button.
happening?
It's fine.
There we go.
People can see the breach thing. Hold on. Let me pull the game back up really quick. I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the Windows key. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pick some winners here right now. Let's go back up to our play breaches and let's make sure the bot definitely isn't working, but that's okay. I'm just going to randomly pick people that type play breach. So, first winner, Con114, Con with a K, Konn 114. You are winner number 1.
Congratulations.
Okay, let's scroll number 2. Snixy, so SNYXXI. Congratulations, you are our second winner. Snixy, that's kind of a neat name. I like that. And then our third winner is going to be Diamond Polar. I wonder if that's after like Polar Pop. Have you ever had a Polar Pop?
They're pretty good.
That's from what? Circle K, right?
I think so.
Is that the Polar
Possibly.
Pop? It's been a long time since I've been to a Circle K. Something strange is afoot at the Circle K. What's that from?
No idea.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Chat, I'm gonna give you.
Oh no, this is where you're gonna turn. He has too much power as the head of community. He can turn the community against us.
Look, Diamond
It's too
Polar
much
just
power.
said no way. So, which actually fits the quote of where that quote was from.
You gotta say it with the voice.
No way. Was that close enough? Yeah, there we go. Bill and
Oh,
Ted's Excellent
yeah.
Adventure. See, thank you, chat, for backing me up. I appreciate you.
We all appreciate you, Jay. You make the world go round.
Thanks, William. No, if anything, I just ruin things here. Okay, I think we are officially done here. Yeah, thank you, Keanu. I will send out codes to folks. It'll probably be, just to be fair, it'll be within the next 20, 30 minutes. I'll send it to you as a whisper from the Play Breach account. So make sure to check your whispers in, I don't know, about 30 minutes or so. We are going to continue our alpha weekend here. We're really excited.
It's a fairly big moment. This is the first time we haven't, like, I guess probably the next biggest moment will be early access when we can no longer control who can play the game. But right now, the servers are just going to be up. We're not going to control how many players are playing at a specific time. It's just people are going to be on when they're going to be on.
Wait, can I ask James to just close the servers?
Yes.
Okay.
Will he do it? No.
Probably not. He's probably watching too, and he's just shaking his head.
Just shaking his head.
Yeah. But yeah,
James is often in Discord if you want to go give him grief.
Wait, it's not often?
I have no idea. Is it often? Often?
I
don't know. I don't know how the
oft.
English
I
language
assume
works.
it's pronounced off. Oh look, hey, it's Caesar.
Oh hey, Caesar, you were all right. I was trash.
All right.
I don't know.
Is that really a compliment? All right.
Yeah. It's like whelmed. Like you can be underwhelmed. What is like?
I'm whelmed.
What's whelmed mean? Can you be over? Yeah, you can be overwhelmed. You can be underwhelmed.
That's true.
Who is ever whelmed?
Okay, on that note.
I
think we're going to call the stream. Everybody, make sure you're signed up at playbreach.com. We do send out more alpha keys with every single test. We sent out, a bunch more with this one. We're also getting closer to launching our EU servers. We still do not have a specific date of when that's going to start, but the moment it does, we will tell everybody.
It won't be a secret.
Yeah, and then of course we'll mostly invite EU people. Yeah, because we know you've been waiting.
We've been waiting very patiently.
Yeah, since Gamescom.
But yeah, so the servers are going to be up for 24 hours. So
more than that.
For 58, is that the math you did?
59.
59. I was very proud of your
already
math.
What 2 hours in?
But I guess I wanted to reiterate something you mentioned in one of the posts is at off-peak times you may have to wait a bit longer because this is early access. We don't have a bajillion people in the game.
Yep.
So, but during peak hours, there should hopefully there are people.
Okay, so who in chat wants to play at like 3 in the morning? Because
not me.
Really?
I want to sleep.
Oh, maybe I'll play at 3 in the morning.
Jay will play. Jay will be on for the whole 59 hours.
Oh God, no.
So that you have someone to play with.
No, no, never, no. I need a little bit of sleep. Look at all these people signing up to play at 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning Central Time.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So just to be fair, don't show up at 3 a.m. Central because I'm probably not going to be at 3 a.m. Central. I might be there around like midnight, 1 a.m., something like that. But I actually have a couple things I need to do tomorrow as an adult, and that requires me to get up kind of early. So
yeah.
Okay, I think on that note, we're going to call it. So from all of us here at QC Games, thank you so much for being a part of this technical alpha so far. We're going to be releasing an early access on Steam in January. You can pre-order now at playbreach.com if you're interested. We've got a bunch of packs as Caesar just keeps running left and right across in front of our screen, which is pretty hilarious. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we'll probably see you next week. All right, see you everybody.
Goodbye.